Hey guys, I'm going to be doing a quick review for Megan. So, Megan is a 2022 sci-fi horror film that follows the story of Katie, a young girl who tragically loses her parents in a car accident and goes to stay with her aunt, who works at a toy company, who's also involved in robotics work and AI, and she creates Megan to help Katie overcome and deal with the trauma of losing her parents. Um, After a while, Megan, after she forms that bond with Katie, she sees it as her directive, which is what she was programmed to do, to basically just like protect Katie from all physical and emotional harm. That's what her main goal is. And even though she's just like a computer program, she takes on her own personality as a human, and it's very intriguing to see this toy, this doll, actually you know come to life and just become friends with this little girl. But also, while protecting her, she can become violent and malicious as well. And honestly, you can see both sides of the story. You can see where like AI is dangerous and it should certainly have limitations on it. But then again, you can see Megan, who is actually, she feels like she's doing the right thing, which is protecting Katie, which is what she was designed to do. So, there's a dynamic between, these two ideas of, AI being too smart and too powerful, um, for its own good. And then you have the other side, which is like, well, this AI is doing what it thinks is good, which is protecting this girl and, being her friend, being there for her, since her parents died. So it's definitely interesting. Um, I think it's a very good film. It's kind of original. It's not something we've seen too much of. I think we've seen killer dolls before with Chucky, but I don't know if we've ever seen anything like Megan before. So this film is probably, I'd give it like a 7 out of 10. Um, there's a lot of cool, like just subtle type of horror elements, like shifting tone of voice, or the way she would turn her head, or her eyes would open when she's supposed to be asleep, which can add this really tense, uneasy feeling during the film, which I absolutely love because again, there's no monsters, there's no demons in this film. It's real. It's a realistic film, so there's none of that stuff. So they have to build suspense and set the mood with certain visual cues. Like I said, Megan turning the head, or opening her eyes, and changing her tone of voice to signify that she's getting impatient or upset. So the only thing is, I think towards the end they kind of made Megan almost more super powered, like a almost like a Terminator. Well, not quite to the extent of the actual Terminator, but she did seem a little bit strong, like for like a little toy doll who's supposed to be like 3 feet. She did some things that are kind of questionable as far as in the realm of physics go, like this little doll, and she seemed to have super strength. So I don't know about that. But overall, it's a good film. I would give it a 7 out of 10. uh, I deduct a few points simply because of the ending scenes, where it seems she was like a little bit too strong and overpowered, especially like when Katie and her aunt are using Max, like the old robot that she built, to try and fight Megan. So I take a couple points off for that. But other than that, I like the film. It's cool. It's definitely it's definitely something that is prevalent right now. A growing issue and topic with artificial intelligence, and how far can this artificial intelligence go? How far should humans take it? And are we ready to deal with the ramifications of our actions when developing AI. So it's definitely something interesting to think about. Um, I definitely would recommend this film, and it's a 7 out of 10 for sure. So you should definitely check it out, especially if you're a horror fan and you're looking for something a little bit different than just the typical like possession movies or demons and zombies. This is definitely something different, and I'm pretty sure you will like it. So definitely check it out.